You'll see here with you, professional trader at Star Prosper, empowering stars worldwide, and that is you. Be the miracle you were destined to be. I trust everyone is living well, and I wholeheartedly wish that for you. I'm grateful to have another day here with you and appreciate you sharing your time here with me. I don't take that for granted, and I want that to be known. I want to be upfront here, and it's been a hard one because I've lost someone close to me, and some people may think, hey, it's only a cat. Well, yes, but he was my cat, and he was also my world. He helped me a lot, and he was always there. So I miss him. So forgive me for feeling a swirl of emotions right now, and I'll keep this one brief and concise for you. Before we go to the markets and look for potential trade opportunities for you, I would love to say this first. I can literally make anyone a consistently profitable trader. If you are a beginner, intermediate, brand new, years of experience, I can take anyone and get you profitable results in a reasonable time. That's a big claim, and I can back that up. And I have incredible confidence for making that bold claim, because what I do works, and it works really well. That's why I've put STAR together, and the reason I show up every day and continue to work on building this business is to empower everyone else because of my philosophy. Enlightened self-interest, where everyone wins. It's my belief that if you have something of value that is life transformative for anyone, it's your duty to share that with the world. So this is my responsibility to add increase value unto others and help advance them to where I wholeheartedly believe they deserve to be, where you deserve to be. A common question I get asked is, why do I do what I do? Service to many leads to greatness. And if we are successful together, what a beautiful world we can create and build. Helping one another is the beauty of life, and that's not to be taken for granted for either. Becoming a consistently profitable trader is possible. Whatever is possible for you. That dream you have in your mind right now of waking up, starting your day, living your passion on your terms, scanning the markets and looking for potential trade opportunities with a strategy that is suited for your personality, all while knowing that what you are trading in the markets has an edge for you. And trading it over and over increases your capital with the profits you make for your effort. That's real. Being in that position isn't reserved for a select few, not at all. It's readily available more than ever to any of us. Trading with an edge is an emotional, liberating feeling. I promise you. And I wish that for you. I really do. I realize this industry is full of nonsense, and when I started to lean into this side of the trading business, I prepared myself for that. But the reason for why I started and to help others gives me a purpose, and that's going to help pull me, and I'm able to show up every day. And to the new private client group I have and the results that I see, it makes all of this worth it. So I'm grateful to have time to be here with you, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'll forever and always be in your corner. With that said, let's go have a look at the markets together and see what we can find for us to trade. Right. Thanks, guys. I think we've got a bat pattern opportunity as well if we get a move towards the downside here. So following on from patterns once again. But there's a trend continuation trade on the lower time frame as well. Just following these swings right here, like this. I forgot to mention at the start of the video, if you like this style of trading, what I do in the star trading overview, and instead of seeing it on the daily, you want to see it on a 1 hour and 15 minute time frame, so intraday trading, then what I'll do is leave a link to that in the description below to join 14 days with me where we can trade alongside one another. So it's Monday to Friday, London market open, which is London 8 a.m. And then we spend an hour together going through my 9-pair portfolio and looking for trend trade and pattern trade setups throughout that trading session. And what ends up happening is throughout the 14-day free trial, you may end up making some pips and you have a lot of insight, and you've also got a plan after we work together with absolute clarity on what it is that you need to be focusing on with trading. And that is a turning point in your trading as well. And I would love to be a part of that. So just a little pitch to you there before we do this. And I'll leave a link to that in the description below. You can check it out for 14 days. All right. The opportunity that I'm looking at on the euro dollar is from this impulse leg, this swing low to this swing high. I want to grab a Fibonacci retracement tool here, swing low to swing high. And the bat pattern that I'm noticing is from this move up, and then we get a move back. So we get a B point at the 50% right there. Then we're going to move up here, and then we've come all the way down to the 786. Now what we are looking for on the euro dollar is a move up, which we do get right here. Okay, price action comes down, we get a move up. Now where did we move back up into? Look left, we are at structure right here. Okay, so we've tested 1, 2, 3, and then we've tested it again right now. So previous support becomes new resistance. So that's what's happened. We get a close below this low looking left. So we anticipate price action towards the upside like this. And then what I'm anticipating is for another move all the way back down to the downside, retesting this area right here. Okay. Make that a different color. Right there. Waiting for price action to come all the way down and retest in this low right here. If we do, so everything that we trade around is if then. So an if then syntax. If price action does this, then we're going to do that. It's so everything stays streamlined and there's no subjectivity in it. That's what we want as traders. Because once you have that, then it's testable, verifiable, and repeatable. And if it's repeatable and you're half right with a positive risk to reward, you're going to be profitable. You are going to make money doing this. That's all. So that's why I want to emphasize on that a lot of the time, because of how crucial it is to understand that. If we get a move down into the 886, then I'm looking to buy it up. Okay, so trending towards the downside on a lower time frame. If we get that move down to the 886, we're going to look to buy. And it looks like this: X to A to B, B to C, and then C to D, excuse me, right down here. Now let's look for our targets, okay? We have our entry point right here down at 1089. So Fibonacci swing high to swing low all the way down here where we think price action will turn. So 886. We're looking for target 1 at the 382, which will be right here. And then target 2 at the 618 right there. So again, testable, verifiable, and repeatable. No subjectivity in here. If price action moves down into the 886, then we buy, right? And then we have entry, stops, and targets. So if that happens and the criteria is met, then we put our entries on, we have our targets here, and then we also have our stop below our X point looking left right there. So we need to know where we're getting out of the market if we're wrong. Yes, because we're not going to win all the time. We're only going to win half the time. Or, if you've got a insane strategy that has a 80 to 90% strike rate, well, then that's awesome. You trade that. You continue to rock on with that. All right. Happy for you. But here with my strategies, I'm about 50 to 60% accurate. Oops. Put that back. There. Okay. So if we're going to move down there, then we're looking at a buy opportunity on the euro dollar early time frame with a potential bat pattern right there. Okay. Let's take a look now at the dollar yen together. Take a look at the dollar yen. So not too much to cover here because we're still waiting. I still need a little bit more of a move towards the upside here. Price action did push higher and close above this high. Okay, so we've got to move like this. The pullback, price action moves up, closing above this high. And then we come all the way back down. Where do we come back down into? Look left, structure right there. Okay, and price action pauses right here. So now we'll wait to see after this pullback if we can get a little bit more of a move towards the upside. If we do, then we can look for short opportunities right there. Now on the dollar yen, also want to point this out as well. On the dollar yen, so maybe on the 4-hour time frame, okay, we come all the way back down. Let me just remove this Fibonacci retracement here. If we come all the way back down, right, retesting these lows right here, this is actually a good opportunity for a trend continuation trade towards the upside here. We have a starting point here, move up, move back down, then we get another move up closing above this high. And then if we get a pullback back down into here, we get a nice trade opportunity. Stops below here, entries here, and then maybe a retest of the highs right there. Now, I said trend continuation trade, not a trend following trade. Okay, we're not looking for new highs right up here. What we're looking for is just a retest the previous high. That's it. So a continuation of this move, because what tends to happen sometimes is price action comes up and then just almost touches this high. And then we're going to move right back down. Okay? That happens as well. So we want to look for a long opportunity if we can get a move all the way back down into this level, or if we get a move towards the upside here, new highs, we can look to sell it in the form of which pattern is this? Okay, a 50%. All right, so a bat pattern right there. If we get a move towards the 886, we can sell it right there. Okay. So those are the two things that I'm looking at on the dollar yen. So euro dollar, opportunity there, and dollar yen still shy of this one, but maybe a TCT towards the upside here. And just while I'm on the bat patterns as well, I also want to give you another trade opportunity here. So this is the dollar CAD. We're going to remove this. Remove this analysis from last time, just to clean up the chart a little bit here. Okay. And what's happened is we have come all the way up, and then we have retested this high right there. Okay, so here is our last trading day right there. So this opportunity is at market. And when when the market opens, this is actually a valid opportunity. Okay. This is another pattern. So what I want to do is grab this impulse leg right here from this high, this low. Grab a Fibonacci retracement tool like this. And you can see we have a nice W formation in there. Just grab a triangle tool. Just draw it in for you right now. We've come up at the 886 right there. Okay. Indecision candle. And then the next day we push higher. And this is just giving you a better risk to reward right here. So on market open, if we haven't gapped during the week, this would be a really good opportunity here. What you want is stops above your X point looking left. Okay, let's put our stop there. Delete this, and what I want is targets. Okay, so here is our entry. Our stops are here, right there. Again, depending if we haven't gapped on market open, the dollar CAD. Fibonacci retracement from A all the way up. Okay, this full leg of the move right here. And what I want is targets at a 382. So this is over 1.5 to 1 risk to reward right there. Trade. Then I want to duplicate this. Then look for double targets here. Our second target will be at the 618 right there. First target is at the 382. And this is a really nice risk to reward because it is on market open, right? Now, if we gap higher or if we gap lower, we have to pay attention to that, of course. But if market does open and price action is trading right there at 133.8, I believe, yep, 133.8, you have an incredible risk to reward on this pattern right there. And then I think that's about it, because the other one is the other one I just keep saying. This is the Aussie yen one that we've been watching for quite some time now. This one I keep saying we just keep an eye on it. We don't do anything with this one. And yeah, targets were stops were rolled to break even here. Okay, and then we're still looking for target 2 right down there. Fibonacci. Load swing. 382 right there, hit, and then looking for 618. So after the 382 is hit, we took off half in the position here, rolled our stops to break even. What we're looking for is a follow-on target down into the 618 right there. Okay, so that, that's all I have really. There is another pattern setup actually. I just spotted here from this low. I'm taking this low right here. Looking at this impulse leg, okay. Then we have another M formation right there. Fibonacci, swing low to swing high. Yeah, so this is another potential bat pattern here. If we can get a move down into the 886. So this would be back-to-back pattern opportunities right there. Okay, so if price action does, goodness me, if price action comes all the way down and hits our target, then we immediately have to buy it up again because it has met our criteria of this pattern here. That's what we call it. It's just back-to-back pattern opportunity right there. So what I will do, draw this in as well. Triangle tool, X to A, and a B, B to C, C to D right down here, right there. If we get a move down into 886, stops will be below our X point looking left. So right down here. So stops will be right there. Entry will be at the 886, or where our target is, excuse me, from our previous one. Right there. And then targets will be, get rid of this, Fibonacci retracement, swing high all the way down to swing low. Targets on the back-to-back bat pattern will be 382. It's just the traditional targets every single time, okay? It's always the 382, 618, right there, okay? And that is another incredible risk to reward profile on that trade opportunity as well. Straighten these up. That. Yeah, so really good risk to reward on this trade right there. But that is all I have actually for this one. So not an incredible long one. And yeah, apologize for my head being all over the place and emotions being all just feel a little bit disoriented lately with everything going on. And yeah, that happens to all of us. That is life. And we continue to show up every day and do the best that we possibly can. So again, if you want to see this on a daily basis, I will be going live tomorrow. So Monday to Friday, we'll be going live tomorrow, London Market Open. So come and check us out. It is free for 14 days. And also you get all the training and education that made me consistently profitable. You get direct access to me with questions and answers. I'll also give you spreadsheets that are absolutely going to help your trading as well. And if it's not for you, then we just part ways, and it's all right. At least I've done the best that I can, and why I continue to show up, and that's serving other people and helping advance you where you deserve to be. Okay, that's it. That's all I've got for this Star Trader overview. For those of you in the private client group, I'll see you tomorrow morning. If not, until next time, be safe, enjoy life, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.